For more than 13 years, Straco Corporation Limited, a leading developer, operator, and investor of premier attractions, has been riding on Asia's tourism boom. The company saw a steady revenue growth since it was listed on the Singapore Stock Exchange in 2004, as it formed strategic investment alliances in China and Singapore. Founder and executive chairman Mr. Wu Xiu-Kwang has been the force behind Straco's journey.
As one of the early batch of Singaporean businessmen who ventured into China in the 80s as the country was opening up, I saw tremendous potential in China's economy. China, with its 5,000 years of civilization and rich culture and heritage, its 1.3 billion population land, and the new era of economic development. Untapped tourism resources give me confidence to venture into the tourism industries. My confidence in China's growth came from my knowledge and passions of China's cultures and its rich heritage, and the vast pool of talents which I knew would bring the country into a new era of prosperities which I have seen in the last 30 years.
Shanghai Ocean Aquarium is Straco's flagship project in China. Located in Shanghai, next to the iconic Oriental Pearl Tower, it is one of the city's top attractions, hosting more than 2 million visitors each year. It's also home to more than 10,000 fish from over 450 species around the world. SOA is also accredited as a Shanghai Municipal Education Base for its efforts in marine and environmental conservation. After the success of SOA, Straco saw the buying power of the Chinese middle class. This convinced the group to open more tourism attractions in the mainland. Straco extended its footprint in the Fujian province when it opened another facility for marine life biodiversity in the scenic island of Gulangyu Underwater World, Xiamen. Straco is also the owner and operator of the 1.5-kilometer-long leasing cable car at Mount Lishan, Xi'an, which provides a view of the Huaqing Palace. The company also acquired development rights of Taoyuange. The project is part of a major restoration that will soon feature historical sites from the Tang Dynasty.
I think that building an attraction in any country has its own challenge. What helped us to meet the challenge in China was the standard of control and corporate governance we have as a Singapore-listed company.
In 2014, Straco Corporation made headlines following a much-talked-about acquisition by its subsidiary. After years of low ticket sales and poor management, the ownership of the Singapore Flyer was officially transferred to Straco Leisure for a deal priced at 140 million Singapore dollars. The group has since revamped the iconic Singapore landmark to attract more traffic and improve profitability.
The work environment is positive. It encourages feedback, inputs, ideas from employees.
There's a very strong culture of empowerment. I have good superiors who saw my passion to lead and groom me to where I am now as a team leader.
During the bidding exercise for these distressed assets, our team was able to analyze and identify some of the areas that can be corrected and improved. We were able to implement new measures, make changes to its business model and processes. It must be one of the most seamless ownership transfer for such a prominent attractions, as the wheel has never stopped spinning.
Today, even with the slowdown of the Chinese economy and with bigger players joining the competition, Straco remains optimistic in finding opportunities in Asian tourism. Over the last 5 years, the company has seen its share price increase by over 300%. This was driven by the growth achieved over the period in both revenue and earnings. Due to the sustained growth of the tourism market in China, the group's prudence in managing daily operations, and a focused expansion strategy that plays to its strengths in managing iconic city attractions, the group achieved a compounded annual growth rate of more than 20%.
If you can be successful in your core competence, build up a track record, opportunities will come.